got me reaching out.
Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Jenny V, and today I decided to do a Valentine's inspired makeup. As you can see, I kind of went crazy, but there is a reason behind it. I'm actually doing the Bratz doll challenge, so this is me as a Bratz doll. Of course, you can tone that down. You don't have to do the heart eye. You can definitely do this side of the makeup, which is really pretty as well. But I was actually inspired from somebody off of Instagram. I'll link their info down below, but he does amazing dolls. His name is martincantos. Like I said, I'll put that down in the description bar. But this is the doll that I was inspired to make this look by. I don't know if you were able to see that very well. I haven't done something really crazy like this in a long time, so I'm actually excited for this one. And if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this, then please stay tuned.
Hi everyone, I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm using my NYX. Actually, it's an eyebrow primer, but I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow primer today. Of course, if you have an eyeshadow primer, use that instead. This is just what I had on hand, so I figured it would work. So I'm just going to be placing that all over my eyes and then taking my damp beauty blender and blending it all out. Now taking my Sigma Creme de Couture palette, I'm taking the color Cherry Blossom and Red Berry Rose, which is those two pretty pink colors that I've destroyed. Taking a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be running that through the crease of my eye. Of course, adding more color as you see fit. So I'm going to be adding the color until I get the consistency that I want. Once you have that down, I'm going to take another fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be using this to add my highlight. I usually add my highlight towards the end, but I decided to do it now because I feel like when you do it before everything else and after, it just makes a better finished product. I'm taking my Anastasia highlight palette, and I'm going into the color Gumdrop, and I'm going to be placing that on my brow bone. Then going back with my fluffy brush and just blending it out a little bit. I'm also going to be taking a small flat brush, and I'm going to be going into the color Marshmallow, which is a really pretty, it has some gold flakes in it, and I think that's really nice. I'm going to be taking that, and I'm going to be placing it in my inner corners. Now I'm taking my UrbanDecay electric palette, and this is one of my favorite palettes. I'm taking this palette and I'm going into the color Slow Burn, which is a really pretty neon orange. And I'm going to be mixing that with the Sigma Red Berry Rose. And then I'm going to be taking that mixed color and I'm going to be putting it in the inner parts of my eye. Not going all the way through, but just halfway. Once you have that pink down, I'm going back into that Sigma palette, and I'm going into the color, what is that color? Cassis. I'm taking that on a denser fluffy brush, and I'm going to be putting that on the outer corners of my eye. Make sure that you continuously blend, and I'm also dragging it underneath my waterline. My lash line, I'm sorry. Same thing, I guess. Now I'm taking a clean fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be buffing all that out. Now I'm going into my sugarpill palette, and I'm going to be taking the color 2AM, which is that pretty like pink purple color. I don't know what you would call that. Magenta? I don't know. So I'm taking that color, and I'm going to be placing it on the center of my eyelid. Dragging it out and then blending it in with that other color. Now it's okay if you kind of lose the pink while applying the purple. You could always just go back and apply some more. And then of course going back with that blending brush and blending it all together. Now I'm going back with my other sugar pill palette that I have, and I'm going to be taking the color Love Plus, which is a really pretty red color, and I'm going to be putting that on my lower lash line, kind of just blending it in with the purple, and then bringing it up into the crease where the purple is as well, and just blending all the colors together. Now if you guys don't have any of these palettes or colors, you can just use whatever colors that you have that are similar, and the look will still be the same. Now I'm going into that palette again, and I'm taking the color Poison Plum, which is a darker purple, and I'm going to be mixing it in as well in the outer corner. Now I'm going to be doing my foundation. Since the eyeshadow is pretty much done and I don't have to worry about too much fallout, I'm going to be taking my UrbanDecay Optical Illusion Primer and putting that all over my face. Now I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape, and I usually do this after I put my foundation, but since I want to go kind of heavy-handed, since I'm doing the Bratz Dolls Challenge, I'm going to put it on first and then my foundation. Of course, blending out with a damp beauty blender. Now I'm taking my Itcosmetics CC Cream, which is a really nice foundation, and it smells like lemon bars, which is so amazing. I'm going to be putting that all over my face, and then of course blending out. Now since I kind of want everything to be extreme, I'm going back with the Shape Tape and I'm adding some more. Of course, you guys don't have to, but since I'm trying to be like a Bratz doll, I'm gonna. Now I want to set this in, at least underneath my eyes. I'm going to set it pretty heavy with my Lancome translucent powder, and I'm going to be really baking that on there. So going pretty heavy-handed, and with the rest of my face, I'm going to lightly put the translucent powder over, just avoiding the under eye area. Now going back with that Poison Plum and a fluffy pencil brush, I'm going to be dragging that underneath my eye and just kind of fixing what I need to fix. Now, I'm showing you the doll here. I'm trying to recreate that heart look. So with a flat, tiny angled brush and Love Plus from Sugarpill, I'm going to be starting the outline of the heart. Now take your time on this. You could easily mess up, so you don't want to destroy all the hard work you did on the eyeshadow by going too fast and kind of, you know, destroying everything. Now, since I got towards the underneath of the eye area, I'm just going to be brushing away all of that bake, since I don't need it anymore. I'm going to be brushing it away and then finishing my outline of my heart. Like I said, guys, just take your time if you're trying to recreate the heart. And if you do mess up, you could always try to fix it with some concealer and a small brush. That's, of course, if you mess up. Now I'm going into my Sugarpill palette with a flat brush into the color Dollipop. And I'm just going to be filling in the empty spaces where the heart is, blending that in with the red lines. Now with a small pencil brush, I'm going to be doing the bottom half since it's kind of smaller, easier to mess up. I'm just going to be taking the pink and red from Sugarpill, just filling in the heart. Now once you have your heart all completed, I'm going back in with my Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm going back into the color Gumdrop, and I'm just reapplying the highlight. Now with a fluffy brush, I'm just kind of blending it all in together. I'm reapplying some of that marshmallow in the inner corners as well. Now I'm going in with my favorite waterproof eyeliner, and that's UrbanDecay's Perversion waterproof liner. Now, of course, to curl my lashes, I'm going to be curling my lashes and then using my Maybelline Push Up Angel waterproof mascara. And of course, after you do that, I'm going to be placing my falsies off camera because I just kind of suck doing it on camera. So voila, they're on and ready to go. Now I'm doing the bottom lashes of the doll, and I'm just kind of going off the doll as reference. And you could either do individual lashes or you can draw them on like I did. If you do draw them on, you know, just take your time. I started off by making tiny triangles, and then I got the shape how I wanted it. Now I'm going into my Mayron Paradise palette, and I'm going into that nice pastel pink color, and I'm just making highlights on the heart. Now, after you did the highlights, I'm taking my UrbanDecay Heavy Metal liner in Catcall, and I'm just putting that glitter right over the highlights that I put on. And I'm also putting some glitter on the other side because I couldn't have one eye with glitter and the other one with not. Now I'm taking my trusty NYX contour and highlight palette, which I've completely destroyed. You guys see it almost every video, actually every video. Now I'm taking those two middle colors, and I'm going to be heavy-handed on the contour because, again, I want to be dramatic. Now back with my Anastasia Glow Kit, I'm mixing marshmallow and gumdrop together to put the highlights on my cheeks. Now I'm going in with my Smashbox blush called Idolize Me, and I'm going to go really heavy-handed with this blush. So just keep that in mind, guys. You don't have to do, you know, crazy makeup like this. You can do the other side, or if you want to do it all, go right ahead. Now for the iconic Bratz lips, I'm going in with a NYX pencil called Cherry Skies, and I'm gonna heavily overdraw my lip liner. Once you have that, I'm going in with a ColourPop color that's a really nice pink called Contempo, and I'm just going to be filling in my lips. Now I'm taking a Too Faced melted lipstick called Violet, and I'm just going to be putting that on and blending it in. Now on my doll, I have freckles, so I'm taking a clean toothbrush and my wolf face art effects, and I'm just splattering freckles on my face. I forgot to record that I put UrbanDecay All Nighter Spray, but after this part, you guys, you're pretty much done.
Alright everyone, so that is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up or subscribe. That'd be so awesome if you did. I try to make videos as often as I can. I've been working crazy, so you know, the girl is busy. All my info from my social medias will be down below, so if you want to see that, go ahead and check them out. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video.